Today we're switching things up a bit with a harmonica video, talking about the best harmonica for all musicians, specifically blues players. Stick around. How's it going, y'all? This is Cooper Greenberg at Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Expanding things this year after our 100,000 subscriber announcement. So got some cool people in the studio, want some more people from the store to get in here and kind of show off what they can do. I got my friend Nick Filer in here.
How's it going?
Yeah, and Nick, a lot of you probably know him. If you've bought a guitar from us, you might have worked through Nick. He's been salesman here for quite a while. Great drummer, guitarist, and all that, but one of his major talents is the harmonica. How long have you been playing?
Honestly, probably now maybe 4 or 5 years.
It's good stuff. Yeah. So Nick actually played with my band a while back at a show that we did for an album release. Did some Neil Young. He's got some harmonicas in his desk all the time.
Yep.
So it's nice to hear him play. But then we heard from Hohner that they were going to send us some PentaHarps. So we had to get Nick in here to kind of demo it, show us how it works. We do a lot of harmonicas here. We don't talk about them on the channel because it's primarily guitars. But if you're looking for something, we got kind of the full line of Hohner's, standard, series of harmonicas, Marine Band, Special 20, all that stuff. And then this past year they came out with the PentaHarp. And so if you're, you may be familiar with how the scales on harmonicas work. Typically you're working with a diatonic scale. So you choose a key, say the key of G. You got a G major scale and also an E minor scale because, relative major and minor. That's kind of how that works. Your 1 and your 6, you can go back and forth. We don't have to get too in depth, all right, with the music theory here. But the very cool thing about the PentaHarp is it kind of solves a problem that a lot of people might have when playing.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in blues. You want to be able to bend those notes and get that blue note in there. But for maybe people a little less experienced than, say, Nick or other harmonica players, it's hard to make that work in a certain key. So people might find themselves stuck, playing with just a major scale when you want to throw some more bluesy aspects into it. So the PentaHarp adds in that blue note, which is a flat fifth in your blues scale. Walking up from your 4 to your 5, you use that one extra note to kind of signal the fact that it's bluesy. Yep. So we thought we would maybe do a little demo, see if you can hear it for yourself. Nick just got this harmonica a few days ago, been playing around on it for a little bit. I'm going to accompany him on guitar, just play some chords. I'm doing a G minor blues because it's PentaHarp in G, so you get this G blues scale. But yeah, let's listen to the demo, and then we'll talk a little bit about what we were doing there. You ready?
Yep, let's do it.
There you have it. There's a little blues jam in G minor. Now, you might have noticed that I modulated kind of halfway through and went to more of a major scale. And that was a kind of B flat major blues, and kind of what we were talking about with relative major and minor. The good thing about, you maybe play on guitar, you get your pentatonic blues scale. Say you're playing in G minor, that will work for a G minor scale or a B flat major scale. because those chords are relative to each other. And the pentatonic scale, which is 5 notes, it's going to sound just as good in both. But I kind of want to hear how Nick felt about it. You know, how does this differ from a typical harmonica for you?
Sure. So, I mean, these things are really great. Really surprising when they came out, only because when I play it, I feel like a better harmonica player than I kind of feel already. Playing for a few years, because it's really hard to kind of mess up as long as you're playing with someone that's, you know, playing in the right key. And this thing performs really well. As you know, Hohner says that you can do a lot of draws and bends on pretty much every single one, and you definitely can. When I struggle half the time with my just regular harmonica to do a bunch of bends all over the place. Some notes don't work, but this you can really kind of lay into it and do pretty much anything, and feel really cool when you're doing it.
Yeah, it's like the kind of classic harmonica sound that I think people want when they go for blues music. The good thing about this is you don't have to be super well versed in what you're playing, what you're bending in these notes.
Yeah.
It's probably a really good tool for somebody that maybe you're putting a blues album together, and you want to switch it up from, you know, playing blues guitar solos in every single one. This adds a completely different voice in there. But also just for somebody that's maybe you're a singer in a band, you want to be able to throw a solo down, but you're not going to scat, you know what I'm saying? So maybe throw down a harmonica solo, or you can get yourself one of the, what are those, I mean, a holder, that kind of thing. Yeah. I mean, it's a really cool thing to add in, and it, you know, say you're playing an acoustic set, you want to add some different flavors in there. So definitely a good tool. Looking forward to seeing kind of what type of players are most interested in this. You know, we're going to have these in the store. So if you're interested, give us a call and ask for Nick, because he can talk way more knowingly about harmonicas than I can. But if you want to get into harmonica and you're going to be playing primarily blues stuff, definitely check out the PentaHarp instead of just a normal diatonic, because this is going to give you that sound that you want, that blue note right in between the 4 and the 5 in that scale. But yeah, let us know what you think. You know, thank you to Hohner for sending us these. He got the G, I got that low F. And let me tell you something. I saw LFM on the key sticker, and I was like, I don't know what L is.
Yeah.
L is not a key, but it's low F.
Yeah.
But it is offered in, I believe, B flat, C, D, E, G. I don't know. You got a low F in there somewhere.
All kinds of keys.
Yeah, a lot of keys. And so definitely check out the PentaHarp. And if you're looking for something, maybe you've got a PentaHarp already, you want to add a diatonic to the collection, we're going to have those too. We got packs if you're interested in picking up a bunch of keys. We have the full line. So definitely hit us up. Go to alamomusic.com and browse our current stock, or give us a call, because we'd love to help you out. But thank you to Nick for being here. You sounded fantastic, dude.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. We'll see you next time.